So we are back to this demo. The good thing about the if function, I can't put it anywhere. It just only matters if my references be put correctly. So what I'm going to do is I am going to change every value that is less than 20. So from 19 all the way to 1, I'm going to change those to 2, and I'm just going to leave the rest of the data alone. So I'm going to start by doing this here. Before I write a function, I have to write my equal sign. Then I write the function, and then I write my desired outcome. To do this easily, I'm going to start by clicking the 1 so it can check the 1, and then I'm going to put my less than symbol, 20. So notice I just have it as A1 because when it goes down, it's going to change to A2, A3, A4. It's just going to keep going down. Like only if I only wanted to focus on A1, I will put a dollar sign, but we're not going to go too much into that. So if it's true, what we're going to do is say that A1, if it's true, we're going to say that it's going to be equal to 2. And if it's not true, we're just going to say that is equal to A1. I don't think I have to do that. There you go. See, I almost overcoded. So let's click on this and drag it on down and see what happens. So notice all of these values, 19 on up turned into 2, and anything that was 21 and below stayed the same. Because I set up the condition where, hey, we're going to check to see if this number is less than 20. 1 is less than 20, we got 2. 3 is less than 20, we got 2. 17 is less than 20, we got 2. And then what happened is the ones that were greater than 20, we just left them alone. Let's see what could happen if we decided not to put the A1. So notice they just put false because I did not set a condition. That's why it's very important whenever you do this, you have to know when not to overcode, and that takes a lot of practice. So what I'm going to do is change it back. And how I told you earlier, I can even start the code right here. So I'm going to start the if. What matters is that I make the correct reference. So I'm going to say if A1 be less than 20, then I'm going to change it to 2. Once I put that if less than 20, I'll put a comma. Then I say I'm going to change it to 2. If not, I'm going to leave it alone. So that's the order of the syntax where I have the condition right here, the desired value, and what happens if we do not meet that desired value. So notice the same thing happened. I didn't have to put it close up like that. And then I'm gonna do it one more time. Let's do it at this M. Again, I'm gonna put the if statement, and I can't even see the A. That's okay. I say if all these A values starting at A1 be less than 20, which is my desired condition, then I'm gonna change those numbers into 2. That's what happens when it's true. And when it's not true, I'm going to change it to A1. It all depends on how the problem may be written, is your results. Okay? It all depends. And there you go. You got the same thing over again. It didn't matter what column I used it. What matter is how I call to the function, you know? So there you go. Oh, snap. I just realized something. Interesting. Oh, I see what happened. I put if less than 2 rather than if less than 20, which is good that we go through this process to check for errors. So what happened is I ended up changing the input of the function. Now, when I go back to putting is less than 20, then we get the same thing. So it depends on the call or and if I write the desired condition correctly. I missed and wrote if less than 2. So there you go. That's it. You got to see me code. You got to, this is called coding. You got to see me make a mistake and learn more about using Google Sheets.